Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brenna. So I have been wanting to film a day in my life for quite some time, but we've just been so busy with market prep and market vlogs. And yes, this video is a day in my life plus a market vlog all in one. But I'm super excited about today's market because it is Night at Bazaar. The theme tonight is circus, so I'm intrigued to see what kind of performers they'll have. If you guys watched my last Night at Bazaar craft fair vlog, then you'll know that I was only able to bring my crochet stuff, and I mentioned in that video how there was other people with apparel there as well, and I was told I couldn't bring my apparel. And so I actually asked the lady who was kind of putting it on just to get clarification on why I specifically couldn't, you know, and ultimately they said that I could bring it, so I can bring my apparel as well as crochet items. And so we have a single booth tonight. I'm a bit nervous because I just had the Fargo Street Fair last week and I ran out of some sizing in certain apparel items, and I like put up on a sign kind of thing that there will be more sizes available at Night at Bazaar. Well, yesterday I looked at the tracking of the apparel because it was supposed to get delivered yesterday. Now, mind you, this was yesterday around like 5 p.m. And then it said on the tracking that it was not going to get delivered till Monday. So I was like, oh, great. I was hoping to at least get one or two of the apparel items fully done, but that's okay. And so I put a thing on my story just saying, if you followed me from the Fargo Street Fair and planned to come to Night at Bazaar to get a certain graphic that didn't have your size, I'm so sorry, but it's not going to get delivered till Monday. And so I plan on having a launch in a couple weeks, but I just wanted to let people know that so they didn't come and were like, you told me there would be more sizing. So hopefully majority of people see that. But I went out this morning to my car to grab something, and the apparel got delivered this morning. I totally would work on it right now, but I don't want to stress myself out even more. I have enough apparel for this event where I should be fine. I'm just working on some crochet items as of right now, but I think I'm just going to save this stuff for a launch day, and we'll have like a full restock, and then possibly launching a couple new items that I have ordered that I'm really excited about. Yeah, it's currently 11:03 and I'm just working on making some of the flower stems for some lavender, and that's kind of what I got going on right now. It's a pretty chill day until I have to kind of start packing up. I do want to make my way there at about 3:30-ish. So I want to make sure that everything is packed and ready to go by 3. I do plan to just put the apparel on hangers and then haul them there, so then the setup is a little bit quicker. And it's supposed to be about 86 degrees out today, so that's fabulous. I can't wait to set up in that. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's a pretty chill. This is my last craft fair for, I want to say, 4 weeks? 5 weeks? Let me check. Okay, well, I kind of lied. Night at Bazaar is in 2 weeks again. But if you count like a big street fair, like Grand Forks Street Fair, it is 4 weeks away. I'm excited, and I'm just going to keep working on some flower stems. All of a sudden, I realized that it was time to pack up and head on over to the event. I'm not gonna lie to you, setting up for this event kind of sucked because, one, my neighbors to the right of me were in my booth a bit, and so I had less of a space than I normally would. And two, it was so windy. You will hear me say this so many times throughout this video, but truly, stuff kept blowing over. No matter what, we had to keep on pushing through. So here's a little tour of my booth. I hate how my booth looks without a tent. I think it looks absolutely terrible. I also forgot a tablecloth, but we had to work with what we had. These little clear plastic clips that I showed you guys in my last craft fair vlog truly came in handy today. That's how bad the wind was. So I'm so glad that I did eventually get those because, oh my gosh, they were miracle workers. Overall, I don't think the booth turned out that bad. It truly could have been worse.
One eternity later.
Okay, I'm all set up, ready to go. Here's my outfit quick. I'm just wearing a one-piece bodysuit, my new Aerie jeans, which I ripped right here, so that's fantastic. And then wearing my Nike sandals. Hopefully today still goes well, even though I don't have my tent up because it's so windy. Love, love, love living in a valley. Hi guys, so it's 11:06 p.m. right now and I got home about, I want to say like 30 minutes ago. I did just swing by McDonald's and pick up dinner because I did not feel like cooking when I came back. But overall, today was so slow, so slow. It was busy. It just felt so dead in my booth specifically. And honestly, I think it has a lot to do with like not being able to have the tent up, because I feel like when people have the tent up, it kind of separates each booth. And the booth to my left, so if you're looking at my booth, it's to the right, but that one also like didn't have their tent up because it was so windy. Actually, there was like 3 of us in a row that didn't have our tent up, and it just kind of all mixes together and you can't really differentiate one another. It was okay. Again, last time that we did Night of Bazaar, if you saw that vlog, it was good. We made our entire booth feedback. So for the entire like summer / fall, I think it was maybe 300, something like that. And we made that back at our first one plus some, like a little bit. And then, so pretty much like the next ones are just no expenses added into it, or trying to make any expenses back, I should say. So like it was still good, but I just feel like it could have been better. I also didn't have as much clothing as I typically probably would have, but I had a total of 16 sales today. Yeah, not a whole lot going on today. Sorry, this vlog might have been a little bit on the slow side. I wanted to be able to talk to you guys during the market. I had the speaker literally right behind me, and one, I can't hear as is. I'm deaf, not officially, but like I can't hear that well. And so when people were talking to me, I couldn't hear them, so I had to keep saying, I'm sorry, what'd you say? I'm sorry, what'd you say? And I had to like lean more in to try and hear them. It was just a whole thing. I think I also would have done better if my booth wasn't literally right in between. One booth was crochet stuff. They had the crochet flowers too. And then the other booth next to me was all apparel. If I would have been like maybe on the other side, I think I would have done better, because to me, if I was putting on an event, I would try and spread out like vendors that are selling the same things so that they have a better chance, because people would buy the booth next to me's flowers and then they'd come over to my side and they'd be like, oh, she has flowers too. Overall, it was okay. I still have, I believe, 3 of them left. Yeah, because August, September, and October. So I have 3 of them left, and hopefully I'll have enough stock for the next one. I mean, I think it's in 2 weeks. I want to say probably 2 weeks. So I'm going to end the video here. If you guys enjoyed it, I would appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.